the fact that Mark Consuelos has shown no indications of a better age. The presenter has come clean about how being 6 months older than her partner, who is also 54 years old, is something that stresses her out on a daily basis, especially since he shows no signs of aging, such as fine lines or gray hair. During her appearance on Live with Kelly and Mark, Kelly expressed her frustration with the fact that she appears to be 6 months older than Mark every day. The fact that you aren't showing any signs of aging is something I despise. A little bit, I suppose. Mark made a joke about how he's cool with it, but Kelly said she feels resentment toward him because of her maturation. She sharply remarked, "It's your fault," she said. "He's been losing a few hairs lately, and he's been asking, 'Can you see it? The gray hairs, can you see them?'" Marco has 3 children with Kelly: Michael, 28, Leela, 24, and Jochen, 22. He has stated that he will not be removing his gray hair. "No," Kelly insisted, "you shouldn't pick them. My hair would be completely bare if I had removed my gray hairs. Totally without hair. Bald as a board." Their open discussion started when they brought up the topic of the optimal age gap between partners, with the happiest couples having a gap of less than 3 years. According to Kelly, the increased strain on our systems makes us look older, especially when we're women. For example, Mark proposed that giving birth was one, and his wife concurred, adding, "or perpetually fretting over every single individual in our lives." Which is why I believe it makes people look older. Now that our youngest boy is nearly finished with school, Kelly has lately confessed that she is thinking of returning to school. Kelly, who took a psychology class at New Jersey's Camden County College but decided to pursue acting instead, said of her son, "We keep begging him to go to grad school," on their ABC morning talk show. "You know what you should do?" Mark said, offering his advice. "He won't be as bothered by his mom being in class now that he's going to be out, so you might as well go to school." "I want to go to college," Kelly concluded. "My long-term goal is to earn a degree from a 4-year college." "Excuse me?" "Oh, I have no idea. I really ought to pursue a career in broadcasting. That's a simple A, and simple A will do. I'll go into the world of connections." The former All My Children actress, however, changed her mind after realizing that she had likely absorbed most of the lessons on what not to do on her daytime program. Her mind wandered to the possibility of psychology. Perhaps enroll in a writing class. "I intend to instruct in the field of reverse psychology. Well, I'll be teaching part-time." Mark Consuelos is exactly 6 months younger than Kelly Ripa, who is 54 years old according to the calendar. However, for Kelly, that 6-month birthday window feels more like an eternity of premature aging. The discrepancy and the passage of time were too much for her to bear during a recent segment of Live with Kelly and Mark. "The fact that I seem to be 6 months older than you annoys me every morning. The fact that you aren't showing any signs of aging is something I despise." Well, somewhat. A wave of lively argumentation and taunting ensued after the comment. Mark, who was always the calm counterpoint to Kelly's raging candor, shrugged and said he was all right with it. However, Kelly's seriousness was amply demonstrated. "It's because of you. Can you tell that you've recently begun to grow 3 hairs? The gray hairs, can you see them?" Kelly laughed when he said he wouldn't be picking up any silver shards. "I don't want them picked. My hair would be completely bare if I had removed my gray hairs. Totally without hair. Full head of hair." The demands placed on daytime TV hosts to always seem fresh and young are immense. The constant airtime, high-definition cameras, and bright lights make every line and shadow seem much larger than they actually are. Kelly Ripa has been refreshingly open about the beauty products, treatments, and self-care routines that contribute to her on-screen confidence. Like many others in her field, Kelly uses a variety of skincare products, from customized routines to the odd filler treatment. But Mark, who is getting on in his mid-50s, seemed to have discovered some magic formula, whether it's his genes, his way of life, or just plain old luck, that makes him look astonishingly unlined. Kelly mockingly calls her animosity towards this phenomena. Looking in the mirror upon waking up each day reveals yet another line, spot, or wrinkle, and it genuinely annoys me to no end. Kelly postulates that stress might have a multiplicative impact, making women seem older than they actually are. A number of cellular aging processes, including as telomere shortening and hormonal variations that impact skin elasticity and brightness, can be accelerated by chronic stress, according to studies. Because his cells naturally have telomeres, which are protective caps on the ends of chromosomes, they are shorter than average.